So hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Amaya Kirtikar and I'm a first year MBBS student at GMC Mumbai. As I read the title, in this video we are going to be comparing the two colleges, two very renowned colleges in Maharashtra. That is GMC Nagpur, that is Government Medical College Nagpur, and BJMC, that is the Bairamji Jijibhoi Medical College Pune. Okay, and I must say that one of these two was even on my list when I filled my counseling form. So you just have to predict which of them was on my list. That is for you all. Okay, so let's get back to the video. See, I'm going to be talking about these two colleges on the basis of seven criteria. Why am I looking down? Because again, I've written down it in my diary. So the first criteria is going to be campus. The second criteria is going to be the hostel allotments and the hostel accommodation. The third criteria is going to be the hospital. The fourth criteria is going to be the academics. The fifth criteria is going to be the curricular activities. The sixth criteria is going to be the future perspectives. And the seventh criteria is going to be ragging. Now I have included this additional criteria because you know what, it's your right to know that which college does face ragging. Actually, ragging shouldn't be prevalent, and if it's prevalent, it should be prevalent at the level where it can be accounted as fun, okay, and not as a torture or a mental pressure to somebody. But anyways, I've made a video on ragging in medical colleges. You can just check it out. I'll link it over here. Also, before I begin with the video, let me tell you, I've compared many other colleges across Maharashtra. I'll just link all the videos over here. So if you all want to know the comparison between any other colleges, you can check out the videos. So let's begin with the video. Okay. So the first criteria, that is campus. Now, when we are talking about the campus, GMC Nagpur has a better campus and a larger campus. In fact, GMC Nagpur has the largest campus out of all the medical colleges across Maharashtra. And the second largest is GMC Mumbai anyways, and GMC Nagpur campus is very flourished. Okay, also the buildings are quite new and they are quite better than what they are at BJMC. Now if I have to talk about the campus and the infrastructure at BJMC, then BJMC also has a good amount of big campus, but just the problem is that the campus is in two different localities, that there are two separate campuses. Okay, and I'll be talking about in the further video as I get down to the hostel point. So that's one drawback of BJMC over GMC Nagpur. Now, so this was all about campus. So with respect to campus, GMC Nagpur is better than BJMC. Also, another thing, what one of the subscribers told me in a video what I made about GMC Nagpur is that though the campus is huge, the actual campus which gets used by the students is not as huge as the actual campuses. Okay, the next thing what we're going to talk about is the infrastructure and the hostel accommodation. Now the hostel accommodation is at GMC Nagpur is anyways better just because of the fact that it has a larger campus. There are totally 5 hostels, 2 of which are girls hostels and 3 of which are boys hostels. So GMC Nagpur has better accommodation and hostel facilities. BJMC also has good hostel accommodation. There are 3 hostels in the campus, and out of which 2 are boys and 1 is girls. But there's just is one thing, that the college and the hostel campuses are 2 different campuses. As I told you all previously, that there are 2 different campuses at BJMC. One is the hostel campus and the other one is the college and the hospital campus. So now let's talk about the hospital. So the Government Medical College Nagpur is affiliated to the government hospital of Nagpur. Okay, and BJMC, that is the Bairamji Jijibhoi Medical College, is associated with Sassoon Hospital, David Sassoon Hospital. Now talking about the hospital from the perspective of the departments, then the departments at both the hospitals are amazing. They are mind-blowing. Okay, they are very beautiful. The clinical exposure at both the hospitals is again very great. But just there's one thing that what I feel personally is that the clinical experience and the clinical exposure at BJMC is a bit more better than at GMC Nagpur, just because of the fact that the teachers at I'll be coming down to this point when I'll be talking about academics, but yeah, because of which I find the clinical exposure is more rich at BJMC. But again, if we compare the patient inflow, then GMC Nagpur has a total number of 1400 beds, and then BJMC has total number of 1296 beds, okay, in the hospital. Now the next thing what I'm going to talk about is the academics. Now academics do form a large part, though studies at medical colleges are more influenced by us, that how much interest do we take in the studies. Okay, but if we have to talk about the studies, then BJMC has better academics than GMC Nagpur. Now let me tell you where did I collect all this information. I just had a word with a few of my friends. After that I went on to Quora. After that I went on to various sources on Google and I searched out all this information. So according to me, the academics at BJMC is more strict. It is more stringent. The attendance thing is a bit more stringent. But whereas at GMC Nagpur, the academics are good. Okay, they are good. I won't say that the academics are bad, because GMC Nagpur is again one of the most renowned colleges, and just the attendance thing is a bit more lenient than that of BJMC. But I would say fairly, if I have to rate them on the basis of academics, then I would rate BJMC out of 10, I would give it a 9, and GMC Nagpur I will give it a 8. Because after that, now if I have to talk about something called as the future prospects. Now this is very important for us to know as medical students, that what are the future prospects in the respective colleges. So now talking about the academics, if the academics at BJMC is good, BJMC has better research opportunities. But also let me tell you, the number of departments at GMC Nagpur are larger. And also GMC Nagpur enjoys better facilities, as Nagpur happens to be the winter capital of Maharashtra, and that's why you can say that the research opportunities at both these colleges are equal, almost equal. And next thing, that is the extracurricular activities. Oh my god, I must say that as these are both heritage colleges, so you know what, the extracurricular activities at these colleges are absolutely good, but just the extracurricular activities are more influenced by the cities which they are located in. Nagpur is more like an orange city, and Nagpur also happens to be like the winter capital, and Pune happens to be a more more calmer city, and you know, a more literature influenced city. So the extracurricular activities at these colleges are accordingly. Okay, and the final point which we are going to be talking about is ragging at these colleges. Now, is ragging prevalent in colleges, both of these colleges? Then yes, it is prevalent in both of these colleges. But like, I'll give you an honest opinion. If I have to compare the ragging at both these colleges, then BJMC has slightly less ragging than GMC Nagpur. Let me tell you, ragging, you go anywhere, especially in government colleges, you are going to find ragging, but just it is that the intensity and the vigorosity. But you know what, let me tell you, since the government has put some strict rules regarding ragging, the ragging issue at most of the colleges is completely reduced. So even at GMC Nagpur, the ragging won't be that severe. This was all about these two colleges. I think you all found this video useful, and you know what, also your choice will get more influence. Like, both of these colleges are top notched, and most of your choices should get influenced by the city which you're comfortable in. Okay, and cutoffs also of these colleges are somewhat like nearby. Just BJMC has a slightly more higher cutoff than GMC Nagpur. But let me tell you, and also one of my favorite YouTubers, Anuj Patel, is from GMC Nagpur. So GMC Nagpur, you know what, that college rocks, guys, and BJMC again rocks, because my sister stays in Pune and she used to intern at BJMC, so I know, like, both of these colleges rocks, guys. So the choice is up to you, and please make wise choices while you're filling the counseling things. And I'll be making more videos regarding these topics of how to fill counseling things once your NEET exams are done, and when you all have the time to think about this. But currently I feel that you should be focusing on your studies, and that's all for today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also thank you for the love you're showing. Till then, all the best and do well in your NEET exams.